Barrow here, and I'd like to welcome you this week to my real office now that we've got our house guests away. And what I've been doing, you appreciate that the theme for the month of August, which of course has now effectively come to a close, but the theme has been personal and business planning for 2011. So in last week's video cast we looked at the use of Milestone Planner as a piece of software to actually start determining what dates your various tasks and projects need to be completed by. And one of the things that I did yesterday, and in fact if you just pan around and look at the wall behind me, you can see that on the wall there we've actually got the 2011 year planner, which I posted on Facebook yesterday. You can see 2010 there above it as well. So what I've managed to do now is I've got all my free focus and business development days allocated for next year, and so today has been about working on the cash flow forecasts for the rest of this year, and also an income and cash flow forecast for 2011. So I'm not going to go into the detail because obviously there's some personal information in there, but what you can see here on the screen is that I have been updating my 2010 cash flow forecast to have a look at what income and expenditure I'm likely to have for the rest of this year, and I've also got closing bank balances down at the bottom. I've also on a separate sheet begun to start opening another spreadsheet which looks at where the various income streams are going to come into the business next year as well, and obviously I can then get some idea of what my sales targets are going to be for the year. So just about finished now. So all day yesterday was about calendar, free days, focus days, business development days. Today has been about cash flow. It's been about where the income is coming from and where the money is going to be spent, both personally and also professionally as well. And what I'm now doing is I'm heading into the end of my annual retreat, because I'm beginning to start looking at the actual breakdown of the various consultancy services that the Dental Business Club will offer in 2011, and look at how that's broken down into its individual components, so that we can try to identify what level of income we can expect from each of the services that we provide, heading towards a target which I've set myself for the year. So well on now with the planning exercise for next year. I've got a very clear mental picture of what next year is going to be looking like, and clearly this isn't just about me, it's about you as well. My expectation is that if you haven't done it already, you'll take some time out to think about next year's calendar, get your holidays in there first, get your business development days in there second, whatever's left there, the focus days, that's when you've got to earn the money. I've got around about 120 of those next year, and then start thinking about where the money is going to come from next year into your business, and also think about where the money is going to go to. And if you can round those two things off, you can then think about your own product and service mix, and you can also begin to think about the organisational structure, the people that you're going to have around you in order to deliver that level of service. So, hope you've enjoyed that. We'll be changing our theme for September and looking at some different issues, but thank you for listening so far.